Hi guys, my name is Nikita Butoma, and I continue to tell you about energy, about your energy, and about chakras. What do we see in that screen? On that screen, we can see the correspondence, the chakras 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 with the kneadings. It's a pyramid of kneadings, just as a pyramid of Maslow, and so the, for example, Sahasrara is corresponding to the feeling of self-united with the whole universe. For example, and the Ajna is corresponding with the intuition, the creativity, different angles of watching, of meaning, and adjusting, and the respecting the meanings of other people. So the other, that the meaning of the chakra. So the Sahasrara is the soul of God. The Ajna is the mission, intuition, mental, the vision. The Vishuddha, we had said that we don't know the meaning of Vishuddha. So Vishuddha in that screen, in that picture, is meaning inspiring, creativity, and self-esteem, and self-reaching. So and we can see that interesting pictures. And what can I tell about it? I'm willing to say that is holy crap, but maybe it's not. But holy crap it is or not, it's absolutely have no sense. It's have no point, because that pictures did not understand me. How do I act with my energy? How do I do? What can I do? What shall I do with my energy? They means maybe the meaning of the chakra. So why? So what? We explain the meaning of the chakra, and so what? What shall I do with that? They don't explain because they are not knowing. Because knowledge is not a knowledge at all, because knowledge it's a weapon which allows us to act. So let's try to create that weapon. Let's try. So by the way, that knowledge which we are seeing there, it requires us to sit somewhere in the face to the wall, our eyes closed, our fingers crossed like that in yoga mudra, and so we have a meditation to reach what? it's no life. But we have the life, we have our deals, we have our affairs, we have our troubles, and we need to act with the troubles, with that features of our character, and we have to win. We have to reach our willings. So that knowledge of chakras doesn't help us at all. But the knowledge of chakras doesn't use isn't be useful, but it isn't be useless at all. It have there's meaning. What is the meaning? I have said that if the chakra are existing, then the levels of describing and the accepting the world are existing. There is, let's explain, 7 stages, 7 levels to accepting the world, and so the 7 levels to feeling the world, and 7 stages to control the world, to move into the world in that levels, and to change that levels. We can change for example that levels, that energy levels of world, to open our chakra, the open Vishuddha, and to flow our energy outside us, or to let the external energy flows into us, to goes up or goes down. So we can to open our chakra, we can let the external points, the external existings, living creatures, maybe not, maybe just stones, to feel our presence in that level. We claim our presence at that level. We act, we change, we power, we influence on that level. So we can do it. So what? Let's remember what Carlos Castaneda said about it. Because it's interesting, because his books didn't referring to the knowledge of chakra, the just Indian knowledge, but Carlos Castaneda many words spells about energy. Yet it means him a lot, because the energy to Carlos Castaneda is meaning the perception of reality, the correct perception of reality, the understanding the reality. It's equal quotation. It's equal to get on the right hand the understanding the reality, and again in the left hand the perception of the reality, or to get in the right hand the perception of reality, and get in the left hand the necessary amount of energy, to possess the necessary amount of energy. So Castaneda speaks about energy in terms of the power, to possess the power, the needing amount of power that absolutely necessary to possess to feel the world correctly, to perceive the world correctly. For example, Carlos speaks about one time he was with Don Juan in the desert. So it was all invited to him, but it is have no sense because it's true in itself. What invited Don Juan have told to him, it have sense without existing Don Juan, without question if Don Juan exists or not, without question what was it happened, was that meeting happened or not. It's not about what was happened. It's about the truth of speaking words. So the Carlos Castaneda have asked Don Juan, he said, I quote, Don Juan, please tell me the core truth, the deepest truth of the universe. And Don Juan, just stepping on the stone and protruding his hand forward, and speaks the several words that had no sense to Castaneda at all. So Castaneda asked what's the holy crap he just said, and Don Juan answered that just now I have said you the core, the holy, the sacred truth of that universe or that world, but you didn't catch it because you have no energy, no energy to catch it, no enough energy to catch it. Look. So it's a core point of all his books. Not one core point, but one core point. The very hard thought that to possess a necessary amount, a necessary level of energy is to enough to open some gates, some maybe chakras, then to accept the world properly. So do not possess that amount of energy, do not possess that high, but it was just an amount. I noted it was just amount. Don Juan didn't say, Carlos, you are a worthless man, you are not holy man, you are not saint, you are a visual sheet, so you have a very few, a very ground, a very low level of energy. Your feeling of danger, maybe your feeling of anger, your feeling of sexual desire, and so you can't catch the truth of universe, because the truth of universe is just in that or maybe that, and until you have reached your energy up to that level, you can't realize it's a holy crap. It's a holy crap. It's wrong. It's false. It's a lie. It's a lie. And who is speaking with you in such terms? He is lying to you. He's lying. But John Hahn just have said that it is not about level. It is a amount of energy. You need to possess a amount of energy, and after that you're just feeling your connection with the universe, and you're feeling and you accept and perceive the reality correctly. So the point is to feel, to collect inside you a necessary amount of the energy. And strange thing about that, Georgy Gurdjieff had said, what can you collect the energy? And he had said about energy in such terms that Carlos Castaneda have said about it, about that we are needing to collect bit to bit energy inside us, and not to spend our energy recklessly and stupidly. So the Georgy Gurdjieff has said about how do we act, how do we move, how do we speak. Do not lose the energy, to spare our energy. We produce the energy, had said it, maybe I don't remember, but it's obvious. We produce energy, or maybe we catch energy outside us, so after that we should spare our energy. We should spare our energy to have a correct breathing. We should spare our energy to do not answer on a stupid question. Do not go in wrong places. Do not possess a wrong meaning, a wrong source. We can spare our energy in every step, that have said Georgy Gurdjieff, just accordingly with what Carlos Castaneda had said. It's different knowledge and different teachings at all. They are both separately creating teachings, but they are entirely in that point. That is why I said that I thought that they are truth in that. So it's a score point to understand that reality we can spare our energy, and to possess that energy we need to be very greedy with that energy. We can to spend it very, very carefully. And strange thing, I can share with you. I don't know if I possess that level energy, and I imagine I do. And I imagine if you possess that amount of energy, then your chakras, or maybe not chakras, but maybe it's magic gates, are opening, and then the energy flows inside you, and the huge amount of energy flows inside you, and it's feeling, it's not describing in the words, feeling of not your entirely disappearing in the external world. It's not our entity with the world. It's not at all. It's about you. It's about energy flowing inside you. That is why I relate you to the picture when the pharaoh Echnaton gets the energy to his body, to his head, from the sky. He gets the energy, and this is the highest truth, and it is the highest mystery, and it is the highest truth in the world, that the universe possesses a huge amount of energy to you, and you need only to open the gates to that energy, and to open the gates of that energy you need to collect your self energy, your own energy, to the amount that enough to open that gates, and after that you don't need to bother at all, and go forward on that undescribable world. Thank you.